watching K-Mac Red Raider Nation's Countdown to Tip-Off.
All right, time to draft our teams with the pick 3 here on Countdown to Tip-Off before we wrap things up. First things first, win number 1. Thank you very much. It only took me all season long. That means I have the last pick. That means Phil in the newsroom has the first overall pick. Who are you going with, Phil?
Honored to have it. I know it's a little odd going with someone who had 0 points last game, but I think Jahmi'us Ramsey bounces back. I'll take him.
He got me a win last week.
I'm going to take Matt Coleman because he did really well. Connor, now this is where you pick twice. I know you're not used to it.
So they're bad. It's a snake. That's what the snake thing means. Okay, I'm going to go Andrew Jones with the 3rd overall pick, and then I'll go with Courtney Ramey with the 4th overall pick. 2 Texas guys. That means you're 5th. That means you're the next one. Yeah.
I'm going to go with Dominic Moretti. He falls in my lap right where I want.
How about that? You guys are meant to be together. Phil, what do you got with 6 and 7?
I'm going all in on the Red Raiders. Kyler Edwards at 6, Kevin McCullough at 7.
First team All-America candidate, Will Baker.
Will Baker. That's pretty awesome. He had 20 in one game, and then he had 20 in the rest of the games his entire season.
He's due.
And with the 9th and final pick, I reluctantly take Terrence Shannon with the last pick. The last time he was in double figures was against Texas when he scored 13, so we'll keep our fingers crossed that he makes double digits.
I think one of us will.
Yes, I will. All right, we appreciate it, Phil. We don't have a time to recap this. You
don't need to see that carnage.
Yeah, we don't need to see that mess of Will Baker with this guy. All right, speaking of carnage, Ryan Hyatt joins us with his final call.
Hello, boys and girls. The word for today is urgency. Can you say urgency? I don't think the Red Raiders could say it against Oklahoma, and if they don't say it against Texas, their life is going to be filled with urgency by Chris Beard. All right, so right now for Texas Tech, it's all about the Red Raiders and how they roll out, I think, between the years. They did not play and match the urgency of Oklahoma and got beat by a team that was squarely on the bubble. Guess where Texas is? Squarely on the bubble. They've played the last couple of games like they actually like Shaka Smart and don't want him to be in the unemployment line. Still a decided advantage for Texas Tech across the board if you look at the matchup. If Texas Tech can get off to a good start, if, let's say, Ramsey doesn't go over, you've got Edwards involved again and Moretti knocks down a couple of threes. This is a game that Texas Tech could and should win fairly easily, and I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Chris Beard has had a few days to reinvest in this team, and I think the message will pay off. I think it's going to be a little more high-scoring than some people think. I think Texas Tech wins this one 77-67. And that, my friends, is our urgent final call.
So Texas finished with 67. That means Will Baker scores 2 points against. Yeah.
I was concerned there for Ryan for a second.
I know,
he was a little too calm and wasn't blinking quite enough for my liking.
I'm glad he picked up the pace there at the end. All right, that's our time. For Eric Kelly, I'm David Collier. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Will Baker, baby.